All right, right now I'm joined by Abdre the Boy Harrison, who's going to be a part of Titan FC 37 to make his second title defense of his featherweight title, this time against Steven Siler. Dre, man, how you doing right now? How's training camp going?
The training camp is going well. You know, I'm feeling like I'm right where I need to be. Got 2 more sparring sessions left. Everything feels good, though.
And like I said, now this is the second title defense. Now, does it feel like it's a little bit easier now that you're kind of accomplished as a champion? You've gotten that first defense against you. Is a little bit less pressure on you here the second go round?
I mean, I don't really look at pressure the same way like that. I don't do it like, all right, you know, I defended it, so this one's gonna be easy. You know, Steven is definitely a tough dude, so you know, I don't necessarily look at it. I kind of like to view myself as always going to get another belt as opposed to defending it. So in my mind, I'm hungry. I'm going in there. I'm trying to get the title, you know, and do what I need to do to get the job done.
Now, I had an opportunity to speak with Steven, and one thing that he had said about you is he actually likes you, oddly enough. Typically, you don't hear your opponents saying they like you and they actually have respect for you. So he's looking forward to it being a good fight. You know, does that make that dynamic any kind of weirder?
No, it doesn't make it weird. I mean, at the end of the day, like, I don't know if I've had, I mean, maybe when I was an amateur, I had a little malice against 1 or 2 of my opponents, but as a professional, I had nothing against any of my opponents. You know, it's a job. It just needs to get done. And, you know, like Steven said, I mean, I like Steven, too. We've been on the same card, I think, like 4 times now. And so, you know, in those 4 times, he was a cool dude. Me and him exchanging conversations. And, you know, I've seen his family and everything like that. So he's a cool guy. You know, it's just, at the end of the day, we're both right now seen as the top 2 featherweights in Titan. And, you know, he thinks he's number 1. I believe I'm number 1. So we just got to meet on the 4th to see, you know, who can solidify their opinion.
Yeah, he did say you guys had cut weight, you know, some previous Titan events. I'm assuming this time around you're not going to be cutting weight together, chopping it up before the fight.
I mean, I don't know. For whatever reason, we always found ourselves doing it at the same time. So we might, I mean, again, it's not like there's malice where now all of a sudden it's like I hate his guts. I mean, I could literally, it may sound a little messed up, man, but I could fight anybody at any given time. It doesn't matter who it is. I mean, I'm sparring with some of my best, you know, some of my brothers, best friends, and I have no problem hurting anybody. It's just, you know, it's just what we do, you know.
Now, as you said, you know, right now you're looked upon, you are the number 1 guy in the featherweight division there for Titan FC, but you're also getting a lot of buzz throughout MMA over the course of the last year since you've made your debut for Titan. You know, how are you handling this race in stardom? Because it's coming, man. It's starting to roll uphill to where people are really starting to be noticing you. You're on a lot more radars. How are you handling that now?
You know, I actually the other day I was in Walgreens. I was trying to get you know, some things for the house. And I seen 2 people, and they was like, yo, man, that's the dude that fights. Man, I know that's the dude that fights. We watched him fight. And it was kind of funny because, like, you know, it was like, in my mind, I just view myself as a regular person just doing, you know, what I love for a living. I don't look at it as, you know, I'm a superstar or becoming a superstar or anything of that nature. I'm just a regular guy just trying to do what he enjoys doing. You know, it just happens that some people think it's a cool job. That's all.
Well, right on now. You're training right now at Belmore Kickboxing Academy in MMA. I did see a tweet that came out here last week that you and a fellow star, but in the boxing realm, Chris Algieri, actually went out and talked to some kids, man. You know, how important is it to get back to the youth and make sure you talk to the kids and let them know the right pathways to take, you know, whether they be hitting the books or doing something in athletics?
It was great, man, because a few things on that. Like, one, you know, somebody can say something 1,000,000 times to you, and it doesn't register, it doesn't click. But it takes somebody to say it in a way that, you know, you can relate to, where it makes sense to you, and hopefully, you know, it will change you. And so, like, I know for me growing up, you know, everybody goes through their hard-headed stage where they don't really want to listen to anybody or, you know, do what they know is right. They want to do what they want to do. And so, if me or Chris or whoever may have came that day and spoke to the kids, if we related the message and got a couple of kids to, you know, actually take heed and believe what we said and you know, change their story around, we're doing something great. You know, I believe that nobody makes it to where they want to be or to where they get to by themselves. You know, anybody that does anything, they need help along the way. They may not want to admit it, but everybody needs help, you know. And so I appreciate all the help that I was given coming up, you know, and all the help that I'm still receiving to this day from people who are really, really close to me. And, you know, if I can be that help for somebody else, I would love to do that. You know, so hopefully, you know, we got through some of the kids. I think we did. You know, some of them stayed after and had conversations with me and Chris. And it was cool, man. I really, really enjoyed that.
Well, cool. I know that's something absolutely you'll go back and do if the opportunity presents itself, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Actually, this is my second year in a row going to that school. But I've spoken to other places as well, too. So it's cool. It's cool. I like it a lot.
Well, absolutely. Well, again, man, you're going to be part of the Titan FC 37 live on UFC Fight Pass March 4th. Fans can get their tickets at cagetix.com/Titan. Yo, Dre, I know you're finishing up here in camp, so make sure you give a shout out to your sponsors.
Yes, sir. You said make a shout out to the sponsors?
Absolutely.
All right, I'd like to thank Crown, Meal Poster Restaurant, to Connect. Connect Clothing, Skin, boy oh boy. Man oh man. Next Level Auto Body, Best Page Physical Therapy. That's all I can remember right now. I'm sorry for all the people I'm forgetting.
Oh, no worries. We know you get them taken care of, man. Look, we appreciate you taking out time because I know that, like I said, man, the rise in stardom, you're doing a lot more media, so we appreciate you taking the time, and best of luck here on March 4th.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Hopefully you guys tune in, you know, watch this work we put in. Absolutely.
Again, UFC Fight Pass, March 4th, Titan FC 37, Abdre the Bull Harrison. We appreciate you taking out time.
No problem, man.